Before we get into this video, guys, make sure you guys check out ultimateteam.co.uk. Very nice site, bunch of Ultimate Team information, and they've been helping me out a lot, so make sure to check them out. Again, it's ultimateteam.co.uk. Go check them out. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today, and we are going to do a Trading with Smarba episode, and we're going to focus on my favorite method that I've gone over maybe 4 or 5 times throughout my YouTube channel here in the past 8 months, and that's formation card trading. And I think it's the most effective way to trade, especially when there's a beast team of the week like there is this week, namely because Ronaldo is in it. But there are a lot of key players here that other people will want to go for, especially like Muriel and Boateng, etc., etc. And it's always nice when you have a good team of the week because so many packs are open, and when packs are open, that's an influx of formation cards on the market, making it easier for you guys to trade with it. It doesn't even matter if so many people are doing this method, because there's enough formation cards on the market for thousands among thousands of people to do this method, and it'll still work. This is why I love this method. It doesn't matter if everyone knows about it. You can still do it, and it's still effective. You just have to pick the right time of day. That's always the best thing to do. Now, it's a great time to trade now, especially right before the team of the season. You want to gather up as much coins as possible to make sure maybe you can go after that one player that you want. You know, sometimes players don't go for as expensive as you guys might think. I remember there was a most improved player team of the season, right? I think as well as all of the other team of the season. There's like the most improved players that comes out and most consistent. I forgot how it exactly they did it, but I know they had one group of players that were either the most consistent or most improved, something like that. And those players actually don't go for that expensive, and they're very good as well. So just because you don't have 3-4 million coins like a lot of these other YouTubers doesn't mean you can't go and get some nice good players and enjoy Ultimate Team. I mean, you know, Ultimate Team is all about having fun, but it's also nice to every now and then get to play with your favorite player, with an insane player. That's what it's all about. And then eventually I'm here to help you guys to maybe get to that point one time. Like I said, I would have had at least over 2 million coins had I not gotten hacked, but unfortunately, you know, I just got hacked and I lost most of my coins. I've contacted EA so many times about it. I've just gotten ignored for the most part. So unfortunately, I had to start from scratch, and I got myself up back to about 600,000. There's a couple of informs that I have on the trade pile that have not sold yet. So once they sell, I'll have around 600,000. But I assume if I'm able to trade consistently, I've really been busy with, you know, real life stuff, but if I'm able to trade consistently up until team of the season, I'm hoping to hit at least 1 million. And if any other good team of the weeks come out, that's even better for us. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my trade pile real quick. As you guys can see, I've already started the formation card method. I've already sold a couple of these formation cards for between 800 and 1,200 coins. And that's really the sweet spot I go for. 1,200 coins is really the most I put up a card for. But as you guys can see, the 352 sold for 1,000. Put it on 1,500 buy it now. But unfortunately, we didn't get the 1,500, which is not a problem, you know. Walking away with 1,000 is just fine. Now, you're probably going to say, that's nothing, man. You sold it for 1,000. What the heck's the point of even trading with formation cards? Well, here's the thing. I probably only spend around 500 coins on each one of these cards, and I don't spend any more. And the way I do that is exactly the way I'm going to show you guys. I've done this method plenty of times, but for any new subscribers, for anybody who forgot how to do this or need another explanation, I'll go over it again. You're simply going to go to the auction house. You're going to go to the training search, put it on gold, and then put it on formation, and then you're going to put the maximum price of 300. That's all you're going to do, and you're going to go over every single card, but only bid on the formations that you think will sell. So something like the 532, it's probably not a very good formation to go ahead and buy, simply because it doesn't go for much anyway. As you guys can see, this one's going to end at 150. You've got a 200 buy it now and a 532, so you can just ignore all of the 5 at the back formations. Something like a 432 going at 150, you can go ahead and bid on that and try to get that. You guys can see there's a bid at 600 on it, so you can go ahead and ignore that. Now, what I'm going to do, because I kind of fell behind here, and you guys can see the time is at 12 seconds already at 700. What I'm going to do is go back, search again, and then actually just skip pages without even viewing the cards. I'm going to skip pages all the way to page 10, so that way I can go ahead and see the cards before anybody else. Usually page 1, it's already crowded with people trying to bid. So if you go to somewhere like page 10, It's got that minute, that little sweet spot that where you can bet on. And you can just go ahead and look through the cards. There's the 4411 that also sometimes goes for about 800 to 1200 coins, which is always great to, make some profit there. But I'm just going to go ahead and look through the cards just as I'm doing here. And even if this is a 442, I'll go ahead and bid on it. I probably won't win it anyway. And again, I try to keep it at a 600 bid mark. I try not to go above 600 coins, 500 or 600 coins, just because at that point you're looking at very, very minimal profit. So you always want to maximize your profit as much as possible. And you're going to go through all these pages and try to look for cards that are not that, not that expensive, not that pricey. So all of these are, pretty much start at 150 to 200 coins, and you're going to bid on them and you're trying to win them. I usually try to bid on about 5 to 10 cards for the most part, so that it's not as hectic, because there are going to be a lot of bid wars going on these. So just bid on 5 to 10 cards and then go to your watch list. Here's another 352. 352 is a very, very popular formation, as you guys know. But after I bid on a couple, I go to my watch list, and then I'm just going to go ahead. As you guys can see, I was trying to see what Inler was going for. But as you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and monitor these. The 4411's already at 1,000 coins. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. The 442, I already knew was going to raise in price. The 352, I'll throw out 1 or 2 more bids at most. The 4321, again, the same thing. It's at 800 coins. We're going to go ahead and skip that. And we're just going to go ahead and monitor all of these. And I'm going to be able to sell them between 1,800 to 1,200 coins with ease. It's not going to be that big of a deal. If you get outbid, that's completely fine, and it's completely normal. You have to keep doing it. You have to be patient. As you guys can see, within 1 or 2 minutes of trading, I've already won a 352 card for 550 coins, and I'll be able to sell it for at least 1,000. Easy profit. That's as easy as it gets, guys. And I'm doing this live. It's not pre-recorded. I'm doing it as I talk. Here's another one. I won it for 600, and maybe another one here. Nope, haven't won that one yet, but we'll throw another bid. Not an issue. And anyone that I did not win, that's completely fine, as I've said before. We're just going to go back and then come back to our watch list to get everything updated to see what we've won and what we haven't. So as you guys can see, we've lost 3 bids, but that's completely fine. It's not a big deal whatsoever. Your main focus is on doing this over and over and over, as repetitive as possible, to win as many of these as possible. Now, I've done it with 2 of them within 5 minutes, and just like that, I'll be able to make about 1,000 coins profit. And that's really the gist of it, man. It's really, really easy. It's something that anybody can do. You don't have to have a lot of coins. You guys can see I have 200,000 coins, and I barely had to waste any of them trying to do this. And you just keep doing it over and over again. I like to stick to the 4 at the back formation cards and the 352, as I've said before. So just keep doing that until you win more and more cards. If it ever gets out of your price range, just leave it. You can just go to another card and bid on another card. There's no reason to get in a bid war on formation cards. There's so many of them on the auction house. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of formation cards on the auction house. There's no reason to get in a bid war. And I repeat that again. There's no reason to get in a bid war. I see a lot of people, they're not successful using this method because they're too busy focusing on winning that one card. They're like, oh, I gotta win it. Then they're gonna get in a bid war and bid 800 coins on a card and try to make profit on it. That's not the way to do this method, guys. This is a quick, snappy method. You gotta be real quick at what you're doing. You gotta see what you're bidding on and say to yourself, you know what? It's not worth it. Let's move on to the next coin. Let's move on to the next card. And go on from there. No point in getting into bid wars. So as you guys can see, let's clear what we've lost. We've won 2 of them still. This one's at 550, and we're just going to keep monitoring the cards like so until we get at a sweet spot where no one outbids us. And that was a mistake right there. Don't do what I just did. I just bid 750 on a 4222, even though I'll be able to sell it for about 1,200. I got caught not paying attention. So make sure you guys pay attention when you do it. Again, the 451, you can probably sell that. The most I bid on cards is 600. This was a mistake right here. So please do not, take it easy on me there. Hopefully I don't get hated on too much. But again, that was a mistake. Didn't pay attention. Was trying to talk and trade at the same time there. But again, look at that. The 352 going for 1,400 coins. That's That's crazy. You can buy it for 500 and people are paying 1400 for it. So you'll always see situations like that. Okay, someone bailed me out there and bid 800, so luckily we won't lose any coins. But the 451, we got outbid. Again, no problem. You just go ahead and do the same thing over and over and over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video and show you guys the end result real quick. So hang tight. So guys, about 10 minutes later, here's what we've ended up with. This is about 10, maybe even less, maybe even 5 to 6 minutes later. We've ended up with 7 of these won. We're going to go over every single card here. The 352, we got it for 550 coins. Easily we'll be able to sell between 1,000 and 1,500 coins. Not an issue. Another 4312 for 600. Again, it's the same thing. It's going to go between 800 and 1,200 coins. Another one for 500. Another one for 500. One for 400. One for 450. Skip over the ones we lost here. You guys can see there, a 4321 went for 1,400 coins. So it's very easy to sell formation cards for a huge profit. It's just, you know, the reason why this method works is because so many people are opening packs and they just list up formation cards for 150 start price and they just don't care what it goes for. A lot of people just have so many coins at this point that they just don't care what their formation cards are going to sell for. So they put it up for 150, and someone who needs it doesn't feel like going and searching for another one. So I've been in that situation too, where I just don't feel like searching for a card. I'll see one for I'll see one for 1,000 and maybe pay 300 extra coins for it. And a lot of people are in that same mindset when they are trying to build a team. So again, the last card here, 352 for 550 coins. The most I'm going to make on these profits are through the 352 cards. Those sell very, very easily, and they sell for quite a bit. So again, this is a very simple and easy method. We're going to go to our trade pile one more time. As you guys can see, 4 have already sold, and there are a couple more on the in my trade pile that are selling in the 4312, the 352, etc. Those will all sell, and I will make some decent amount of profit. Now, if I do this, you know, for an hour, I'll make a lot of coins as a profit, but it's just very time consuming. And if I don't have all that free time, it's very difficult. But for anybody who does have the free time, for anybody who is able to sit for 30 minutes and do this, it's a very, very effective method. I'll be doing it throughout now all the way until the team of the season comes out. I'm going to try to get as much coins as possible using this very method. I'll probably go ahead and do a pack opening video just for the hell of it, because I do want to see if I get lucky. You know, you never know if you get lucky and get that one good inform. So keep your eye out for a pack opening video later tonight. But with that said, I hope I gave you guys some kind of input on what I do and what I'll be doing until Team of the Season comes out. And again, I do apologize for not being able to upload consistently. I'm very, very busy right now. I'll try my very best to get back on a consistent uploading schedule as soon as I can. But expect at least 3 to 4 videos a week. I think I can pull that off, if not more. So as soon as things start calming down with my real life schedule, I will be back to uploading consistently. I know some of you guys are really upset that I haven't been able to upload every single day, but as I responded to one of the viewers, I have 231 videos uploaded in just under 8 months, and that's really equals out to about a video a day straight for 8 months. One video a day straight for 8 months. So I guess it's not so bad that I've had a 2-week little bad upload string, but hopefully things are back to normal, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see some daily FIFA content, hopefully again soon, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? We'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Again, leave in the comment section below if you have any questions. Later.